All right, guys, welcome back. We've been slacking a little bit. We have not been bringing you the fun content that we promised with some of these crazy toys. One, because for you that have been following, the weather has been terrible. But two, we have actually been really busy. You would think, obviously, the square body stuff is just killing it, but it's so much more than that. The tow trucks, the recovery vehicles, the regular vehicles, and everything else that we carry has really kept us very busy. So I haven't had a chance to bring you the fun stuff, but here is our Sherp. Now, what is a Sherp? Some people might be watching this just for the educational part of the Sherp, which I promised you guys I'd bring a full video and some updates. This is our second Sherp. The other one went to a good customer, which I ran into yesterday, which bought it specifically to go to Carolina during the devastation and use it for recovery efforts, which was really cool. We wanted to go ourselves and did not have the ability to go, though we did send my helicopter out there with my buddy Alex, and he was able to help a lot of people running insulin and water and supplies in some very devastated areas. But unfortunately, he carries basically a flip phone, so we got very little coverage of that. But if you guys watch any of the other social media out there, y'all saw plenty of it, and we were happy to be part of it. So I bought this Sherp, and here's our background with Sherp. So Sherp is a Ukraine company. And in about and around 2014, 2015, we got a call, several calls, that finally one landed with me. And they said, hey, those kind of foreign-speaking people, we want to bring this all-terrain vehicle to the States and do a test drive. And we'd like you guys to be part of it. And I couldn't leave the office. I believe it was auction day. I didn't know what it really was going to entail anyway, because they were very secretive about pictures and information. So I sent my dad and my uncle, and they had the time of their lives. Like, we were trying to figure out when they were coming back to work. They were 30 minutes away from the office, not far from the marina. And they spent the day playing with these things in some swamps and some mud and had a blast. Now, it was a Generation 1. This Generation 2, a little different design, a little different style inside. But anyway, they had a blast, so I'm very glad my dad was able to experience that, my uncle as well, a little time away from work. But they made a big hit with some of the power companies and some people that need to do off-grid type stuff. But they didn't go over as big as we had thought. And at the time, and this one's pretty filthy from the kids playing in it, but there was a big buy-in. They wanted us to be a dealer, was the long and short of it. And this one up top there, you see the heat and AC system. They wanted us to be a dealer, and it was a $350,000 buy-in for some product, and we didn't have it. We just absolutely could not afford to do it with our inventory cost and everything else. So we passed. Well, lo and behold, when COVID hit, these things came super sensational. Not to mention, most every YouTuber out there has grabbed one and used it for content. Pretty much every one of them, I think. But this one I love. You can see the lighting in it, the heat and AC system, the rear door that drops down. You can have your dog jump up in here real easy. We got storage. And I'm going to bring you guys a full tutorial of how these things work, because they're pretty ingenious. They actually use, and this one's far more up to date than our last one, with all the digital controls and panels, lights, digital tire pressure gauge. That's one of the things that amazes me the most. So you can see right there, it tells you your tire pressure. That's what that is. It tells you what your tire pressure is and what is recommended. When you deflate the tires, the traction goes crazy, as you can see right there. And these are amphibious, for those guys that don't know. This one's got the vents there. It's got all your digital gauges. Really cool unit. Well, all right, guys, sorry. Hit the wrong button on the phone there. But when you deflate the tires, well, actually, when you inflate the tires, it is using these valves right here, which are opening the exhaust into the tire, which is really cool. Got some lights right there. This thing's got some crazy lights. And also an exit hatch. But back to the tires. Can you imagine going through a swamp and opening that up and pew pew? Crazy. But when you, again, when you inflate the tires, you're using the exhaust of the vehicle. How crazy is that? I think it's pretty monumentally good idea. Now, the first one we had a Kubota motor. I'm not sure the motor in this one, but it's still diesel. Now, get over here so we can see these. These sticks right here are your steering. This is your clutch. This is your gas. So as you're driving this, if you want to go, you pull back here, which stops the tires on this side. So I'm going to do a tutorial video where it's showing what's happening. So we want my pet peeves to do a good edited video and try to do it on my own. So when you pull back on this, I want to show you in the cab and then I want to show you outside. But the tires on that side stop, which make you turn that way. Kind of like driving a skid steer. In essence, when you pull this one back, same way. It's going to stop the tires on this side, cause you to go that way. All in while, you got your clutch, you got your 6 speeds in reverse. And this thing's pretty quick. I have not maxed it out yet, but it runs along pretty good. And your gas pedal. So very similar to driving a skid steer or a tank or any type of track type vehicle, because that's how you're controlling everything. Really, really, really cool setup. Comfortable seats. The other one had no seats. Again, the Generation 1 versus Generation 2. They may even have a Generation 3. Hadn't really kept up with them that much because we're not a dealer. There's also these storage containers here built into each wheel for diesel fuel. You can see the engine here. These tires are, I'm going to say they're probably 65, 66 inches tall, basically the same size as a monster truck tire. Show you on the other side. This Super Duty's got 44-inch tires. Pretty big difference. And a 44 is not a small tire. I don't think I brought you any drifting content yet either, but soon to come. Nor have we worked on the Odyssey, other than just checking it out. But this one's got dark tinted windows. She's pretty stealthy looking. We're getting ready to put some logos on it. Let me know how you think about that, guys. And let me know what you guys think about our Davis drives. That was something that was derived by kind of all of us, but mainly Tim, that was doing some editing and things for us early on. And I think it stuck pretty well and pretty pleased with it. But let me know what you guys think. I guess we're early enough in the channel, we could always make a change, but it was either that or like Davis driven, because not only do we drive all the toys we play with, but we're very driven in industry and business and everything that we do. So it's kind of a play on words between the two. Big old fan right here. I don't know what that is, some kind of filter. And I'm very excited, as soon as this weather breaks a little bit, to use some of the new stuff that I got camera-wise to do, we'll try to do it all on my own, internal and external. We got a 360 camera. We got a gyro that follows you around, face recognition. So I think between the two is going to be pretty cool. And I think I can make a full self-edited video that you guys will enjoy. So that is your Sherp for now. I think this is a 2022 model. Basically brand new, only has a few hours on it. Like everything, of course, yes, it's for sale, but currently if somebody called and wanted it, it's going to be contingent on me getting these videos done that I want to get done for you guys, because I really want to show y'all what these things are capable of. And again, we played with the other one very lightly, and we had Mav from Mav, I guess you don't say Mav TV, but Mav Outdoors or something like that. He actually camped in our other Sherp and did a video with it. And he's a big YouTube guy, and really had a great time meeting him and him coming out and spending time in our Sherp. He would love this one. It's bigger and more room. So Mav, if you're watching, we'd invite you out again. Or if another YouTuber wants to come along for this journey and have some fun playing in our pond down at the bottom there a little bit, or some of the swamps at our farm, or wherever we may produce this video, it'll probably be pretty enjoyable. So if anybody else wants to tag along for that, let us know. Thanks, guys. It's Sunday. We got to move some stuff around the storage building here and get some stuff organized. It's not raining. 50 degrees in Richmond, Virginia. So we're going to enjoy it and get some stuff cleaned up, because it is a disaster around here in this building. So, and some content 10-door Suburban went out this weekend. The little mini electric wheelchair shuttle scooter that was squatted and lifted. Thanks to Daniel for getting the brackets cut out at the last minute for that. And some other cool stuff. Thanks, guys. Enjoy your Sunday. Hope you have a good time.